Yeah, so it was 3 hours, 33 minutes, 7 seconds. Basically, yeah, I just wasn't fast enough, and they cut us. They took my bib. They had already disqualified Mrs JC and a whole bunch of other people. Um, at that point I was going super slow, but yeah, I mean, I let me think. I had already done 26k. Well, I'd done more than 26k, and I thought, well, I got like 15, 16, well, about 16k to finish, something like that, and I had 2 hours left to do it. So I was like, well, yeah, I can do that 100%. But it, like, just, yeah, they were just, like, literally the ambulance was like behind me. All these mopeds were like, zipping around. And yeah, they had already cut loads of people. I was literally dead. I was like dead last by that point. And yeah, and then as we were going, they were just more people. They were disqualifying just for not being fast enough. So it is gutting. Like, obviously, that's not it's not the way I wanted it to go. But at the halfway point, I mean, it was what, just over 2.5 hours. I mean, roughly, when I went past the halfway point, which for me is good, you know. And I think what it is that when we signed up, we just didn't realize there was a cutoff. And I know if people are like sort of more into running, yeah, like 5.5 hours, they're like, yeah, you can do a marathon and that. But for us, that's really difficult. Well, obviously, because we didn't do it. But yeah, I think, probably were it like even a 6 hour cutoff, like I think we would have finished it, because I felt pretty good. I mean, I was slow by that point, but I was still running. Like, I didn't walk at any point. I was just doing like a really slow kind of like shuffling jog, and yeah, I mean, like I said, there was a lot of other people. I mean, Mrs Jivecat said that when they cut her, the guy already had like a stack of bibs. So obviously we weren't the only ones. And there was another guy that was in the van with her, um, who said, yeah, he's done a bunch of marathons before, like, I don't know, like 30 or something. And he said the only two times he's ever been disqualified is from the Ibiza Marathon. So I guess they're just pretty ruthless with people. And like I said, I mean, I actually thought that I would have made it within the time limit that they gave, because like I said, I didn't walk at all. Um, did it in my Vivos this time. I get a good angle on those, but anyway, it's the old barefoot shoes again. And last time I did it in Vibrams, but they held up really well. I was really happy with that. Had we done a half marathon, would have smashed it. But I think, yeah, just going for a full marathon again was just yeah, it was tough. But we met some really cool people, and yeah, I still had a good day. It's weird. I mean, just despite not getting the result we wanted, um, I still, yeah, I feel pretty happy. I mean, again, definitely I'm not like I can't say I'm good at running, but I like it, and the course was really amazing. As we were running, like, you get all this really nice kind of rural um, scenery out in the countryside, and it, again, super hot. I mean, you can probably tell I'm burned. I mean, I was burned already, but a woman that got cut and had to get in the van with us, after I had been picked up. They she had passed out from the heat. She was doing the half marathon, and obviously didn't finish. But she didn't really remember what happened. She knows she passed out. She thinks it was because of the heat, and just said yes. Of course, she'd done all the training. She was English, so she'd done all the training in the winter in the UK, and then yeah, just wasn't prepared for how sunny it would be, how hot, But anyway, I'll round this off. But yeah, just again, thanks to everyone for being supportive and everything. And yeah, it's a shame that it didn't go the way we wanted it to go. But at the same time, hey, like, we had a go, and yeah, I'm sure it won't be the last running thing we do. So yeah, but anyway, cheers to everyone for being supportive and everything. And yeah, well, I'm sure you'll hear from me again at some point. Peace.